need it. You know it. I återigen järkudikänä järkudikka. Welcome back. Relax. I've got some jiggles for you today. See how that works and that. Got this. This is putty. It'll strengthen your hand. So like when you get broken bones, it's about like physiotherapy. It'll strengthen your hand. Try and get some air bubbles in it. Here we go. Nah, wow. I had it in the bag and cooked it, bro. Let's give it another go, okay? Mistakes happen and that, you know. Let's give it a go. I could probably do with using this actually a little bit more. I know I already do because like I got weakness in my hand. Cause like a bell hand after my hand recovered and that I just felt like fuck it and I left it. And now my right hand like it feels hard on like my left hand. I don't know, maybe that's because he's got like a broken bone. Relax. for this. Let's put it back in the box. I'm gonna give Marcus the coffee cup. I feel like tapping and that. Now, I am warning you, I've not got much in the way of nails. As I probably mentioned in our last video, I don't have, or rather I don't like having long nails. It's shiny. Free advertising for them. It smells clean. I'm taking these off now because they're getting on my nerves. Look at that shine on it there. Look at that. idea now. Well, I don't know if you can tell, but like the shiny bits are like holographic and that. So everything's like, what do you call it? That was my shoebox falling down. I'm not cutting it out. I am not cutting it out. I am not cutting it out. I am not cutting it out. Like my face is disappearing into this hood. Look at it. I look like a little kid going to school. Like his mom gets him a coat that's way too big. If I look tired, maybe like the ASMR isn't cutting it for me and that. Like the only reason that I don't have these out on display, other than the fact that like my nephew and that will probably like pick it up and like, or like spill a drink on it, because that's what he's like. Is that like I haven't really got the room to like put it on the wall and that, and then like the argument is if I put the LeBron Elite on the wall on like a shelf, then I have to put all the rest of my shoes on the shelf, and I've got so many of them I wouldn't have any walls left. I'd end up looking like a trainer shop. It looked like fucking like it looked like JD Sports on a bad day. It looked like some weird JD Sports, because I've got some interesting shoes. Like some of them are like older than me. They're like, what do you call it? Collectibles and that. Like, it's a shame because like if you're like a shoe collector, like you get your shoes. If you get like really old ones from like the Y2K or the 90s or even older than that, what happens is like the materials, like the glue starts to peel away and that, or like the material in the sole, it starts to crumble over the years because it's just shit basically, and it wasn't designed to like last that long. And if they haven't been properly looked after, then they kind of like just crumble away and that, which is a bit of a shame because like it means you can't like wear them and stuff, but you know, if you're just keeping them on display, then that's okay. I'm surprised I got some gas in it. The lighter, 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 the lighter. Whoa. And that spark you up, spark you up. Like, yeah, I'm surprised there's any gas left in this because I have had this for like fucking 100 years and it's still got gas in it. I don't know why I'm shaking it next to my ear. I can't hear a thing out of it. Follow the light. You must be following the light. Follow the light. Follow the light. Bruv, you're not following the light. You're too busy looking at your phone, checking your messages, your Insta, your snaps. You need to pack that shit away, bruv, and just focus on the video. Focus on my eyes. Focus on my eyes. Now Focus on the light. Focus on the lighter. Focus on the lighter. I'm gonna put that down because your boy Tyler's not an idiot, and I think he's that lighter is getting really hot, so it's gonna burn my hand off. Okay, so the last figure I've got for you today is just out of my arm's reach, as per usual. Now, before you ask, I have played tennis before, but I don't know why I've got a tennis ball. I think it was to like use on the wall on my back for like massages and stuff, like sports massage. It's not as bad as that, but still, between the dust and the hay fever, I might just keep this balaclava on going out the house. I'm just gonna move you back a little bit. There we go. So you can't see my face, because I know you don't want to see my face. None of you want to see my face, do you? Surprise, there you go, you see my face, or you see a bit of it, you see my eyes. Setting I've got this microphone on. I think it's stereo. Okay, so we're coming up on 20 minutes now. I lied, not intentionally. I lied, I made a mistake. I've got one last trigger. I'm gonna measure it. Measure up. Yes. Bro, why are you blinking at me? Stop squinting your eyes. I'm not gonna hurt you. Okay, maybe a little bit I will, but not intentionally. Just accidentally. Like, if I let it go, it'll cut your face. Oh, you're my ride or die. You're my bestie. You're my bestie. I don't ever hurt you by accident. Let's measure it. I'm gonna suck. Yeah, it's about 13 inches, yeah, in case you were wondering. Oh wait, no, 12. My feet. What did you think I meant? If I head out the gutter. So like we're coming up on like over 20 minutes now. I'd like to thank anyone that's made any comments. I will say that I've probably pre-recorded this video on the same day I did my last video, so if you've commented, asked good questions, question, and I haven't like referenced it in this video, is because I already re-recorded it, because I know that my house is gonna be mad busy, like full of people, and I am not gonna have the mental capacity to do a YouTube ASMR video in that state of mind, with little kids running around screaming at me going, Uncle Tyler, I want a lollipop, Uncle Tyler, he hit me. I said in my last video, I'm not a parent, but for all intents and purposes I sometimes might as well be, especially when it comes to sorting the shit out. I don't mind actually, because my nephew and nieces are like, they're like amazing and that. But oh my god, are they loud, and this is coming from a deaf person, so I can only have as much sympathy and empathy for like my brother and sister, which by the way are older than me. I don't think I mentioned that in the last video, because they're not deaf, so they have to put up with it at full volume. And if they're not deaf before, they're probably going to end up being deaf by the time my niece and nephew get to their teenage years. I couldn't do it, man. My hat goes off to them. In fact, look, my hat has come off. I haven't got the stick to be a parent, but it'll work my fucking nerve. I like it when they come round to my gaff, or I go round to them and then I can give them back at the end. I can be a good uncle from a distance. Anyway, I'm not gonna get introspective and go talking about my life and now, unless you want to know more information, in which case, yeah, why not? So I'm gonna finish this video and I say bye bye to you, laters, and have a good weekend. I'll probably post this on the Saturday, I reckon, just to spread it out. Maybe the Sunday. But let me know, in the comments. Let me know what kind of weekend you had, because I'm a curious person and I'm also very nosy, and I like to know what goes on in other people's lives, because my life isn't that exciting. So I like to know what my fans are up to. Can I call the fans my viewers, my subscribers? I like to know what all they're doing. So I'm gonna say I love you all.